Dude, I was also trying to carve up some stuff. I got this Meshy subscription just to mess around with like 3D assets and everything. And so I was trying to carve up some stuff. And if we have some time or need to kill some time later on, I'm having some difficulty with my prompting, trying to get the 3D asset looking exactly like I want it to. And I don't know, maybe it gets rolled into our whole thing that we're doing and everything.
Yeah,
So
that would be awesome.
We'll see. I got some surprise junk I've been manufacturing to show you that we can use or not.
Awesome. Okay, let's see if the screen looks right up there. I swear, everywhere I look on Restream, it's flipped. Let me see if we're actually live, and I'm recording here. See if we're live on Twitter. My AI music, my Suno music background is kind of working. It's kind of loud. Okay, I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Okay, let's see if it's showing that I'm live. Usually, Restream has been great. I think I'm pushing it. My computer's starting to act funny, though. That's not a good thing. Can you see if we're live on Twitter?
Let's see. Yeah, live.
Oh, okay. Okay, awesome. Cool. Let me see if I can actually hear it on there. Because remember last time? I mean, I think it was the time before. Okay. It is showing. It is live. Okay. The recording is going through, but cool. Well, guess we can just get started with our madness of today. The one thing I did notice from last time is when I ran with you elsewhere, the streaming stopped working. I think I'm just gonna have to see and set it up through Restream and see if that works. That way we can run around, both of us, and be streaming what we're doing, and it's actually still streaming in world. Because remember last time it's like stopped streaming in our parcel.
Yeah.
So now that you're actually able to. Here, I'm gonna add you right here. I'm gonna change the OBS so I can actually see you. Hold on a second. Let me add a new window capture real quick. Do you want to give an overview to everyone who's new and what we're going to do today?
Sure. So we've been sort of making this up as we go along, but I think that's one of our strong suits. So this started before Halloween, and we had this concept that we were going to sort of make a horror movie using Decentraland as a backdrop, and it has sort of morphed into this. It's sort of been a sprawling project that has turned into what it is now, and so we're still rolling with this horror theme and leaning into what the tech is allowing us to do with Decentraland as a backdrop. So that was a mouthful. So basically, we are trying to film a movie or make some shitty movie, right? Like a low rent horror movie, and use all the existing stuff in Decentraland as our backdrop and slash, I don't even know what you would call it, like almost like a green screen that we can manipulate with AI to have it do like all this crazy shit. So there's all these like wild builds. There's all this Halloween stuff specifically that's going to go away in Decentraland. And so we've been capturing a bunch of images, ramming them through AI and seeing what type of like really creepy horror type of stuff comes out the other end. And then we're going to attempt to string it all together and make it into one, I don't want to say long, but like a, Sundance film style snippet, movie where, I don't know, we're just fucking around.
Yes.
I don't know if people have really done this before, and we're sort of like exploring uncharted territory with, using a lot of these builds in ways that haven't been done before, and sort of repurposing them with through the lens of AI, and making them meaning these builds and all these incredible creators assets as part of our material for our movie and everything. So maybe it will be easier to understand when you see some examples of what we've done. But the easiest thing to explain was if you're looking at where I am here in Decentraland now, we got a couple people running around here listening to me with this word soup here. And so what we did one of the times a few weeks ago was we just took an image right here of everyone on the couch. And a bunch were empty. We had a few people here, a few people, actually returning people here. Fred Army and Leilani, I think, were there in the beginning and are in this clip. And so we were like, yeah, AI, make a clip of like all the people here sort of sitting around a campfire and, I don't know, telling horror stories or something. And I took a screenshot of what you see here if you're looking at my screen share. And AI churned out some creepy ass shit that like it was actually very inspiring in as far as how we would start the movie. And so we just sort of built from there. And so this is one of the things that's fun about AI for me personally. And actually what I was talking about earlier was you just sort of have to go. It's really not perfect. There's a lot of like talk out there about AI replacing a lot of people's jobs and positions and everything. But like, even people who I would consider experts and a lot of people would consider me an expert, and I don't at all. But it's not fucking easy to get it to produce what you want to produce. And you have to, I sort of believe at this point, in order to really like maximize it or have a lot of fun with it in a creative lens, you have to just sort of roll with what it gives you. And sometimes it gives you stuff that's like, 80, 90% of the way there. Sometimes it's like way off in another direction and you're just like, oh shit, let's just roll with that. And so this has been a lot of that, just sort of ad-libbing as we go along and stumbling upon shit in Decentraland and taking pictures of it and just sort of seeing what comes out the other end. And I think we're going to come up with something pretty dope by the end of this whole thing, and appreciate the people who are hanging out here. We're trying to make sure we capture screenshots of the people hanging out here with us in these bizarre scenarios, and I don't know, make a movie. We'll see what happens.
I love it. That was like the greatest summary, and thank you for reminding me of our focus goal. Usually when we get together, it's mad chaos, but I think this is enough. Just order within the chaos that gives us some direction, which makes it really fun. So I actually have that video. Let me just show it. I'm gonna I'm gonna turn off my weird AI music that's driving me nuts now, and then show you guys the you can still see. Can you? Yeah, you're in World. You can actually see the screen, right? Or do you want me to screen share within Discord?
No, I can see the screen in World. Hang on, let me turn my person around so I don't turn around so you can watch like Inception style. Okay.
Cool. So let me now I can show. So I'm on that video that you were talking about. We did a couple of them. We did a bunch of versions. I don't know which is the good one, but we can just play through some of them so people understand. So last time, we took screenshots. There's Fred Darme, which we don't know if we're saying any of this right. But okay, these are the examples you guys can see. Here's one. Some of them came out better than others. So, this is a pretty random, like, what is that? I have no idea. Okay, so next one. So the thing is like with Higgsfield, you can explore and experiment with different models, which makes it really fun. And so this one, look, it gave a name to the fireplace, created a fireplace, and then that was it. I was like, okay, that didn't work. I think this is the good one right here. This is the one that came out pretty cool. So yeah, that was the one, right, Rizzle?
Yeah, that was the one, and I like how it just added those like random characters that legit look like DCL characters.
Totally.
Which sort of gave us the hallucination concept. We're like, all right, maybe we're all sort of sitting around this fire and hallucinating these horrific scenes from DCL and everything. Dude, I was just thinking, like, as I was prompting shit like earlier this morning and everything, you need material to start with, especially like if you're trying to make like AI video clips or 3D assets and everything, like, unless you have a really specific concept in your brain already, it's like it's much easier to start with something. And there's so much wild shit like in these metaverse builds that lends itself to this kind of thing that it's been a cool process to sort of like have like a through line. Like you're saying, instead of like completely throwing stuff at the wall, like I often feel like I'm prompting in the dark, right? I'm like, I have this idea, and I'm like, all right, AI, like bring it to light. But having all this like sort of stuff out there already to use as material to bring something already to light, and I don't know, it's all sort of stylized the same and everything with the DCL, the way DCL is and everything. The whole process is pretty cool.
No, totally. It reminds me a lot of like doing like collage 2D art. Like you have all these existing images, and then you create something new out of it, and they're just that can be some of the most fun, cool, weird, and you can cut that collage into like weird color strips, use whole chunks of images, and that's kind of what we're doing. And like that makes it even more fun and creative because we don't have to just take videos and use that. No, we can create weird snippets, close-ups that don't even look like they were before, but integrate all these builds and all these ideas and repurpose them into like this weirdness. And yeah, I think the more we do it, the more I get ideas of what we could do with it, which I think keeps it fun. And yeah, here's a couple of the new ones that you sent me. Okay, let's go back up.
Dude, I can't wait to see.
Okay,
It's also kind of cool, like, so we've been giving it prompts, but it's like, all right, AI, create a hallucination, and it's like, it's kind of interesting if you think about like, okay, this is literally like what, like, it's sort of like AI hallucinating, right? Like this is what AI thinks are like hallucinations, and put these fucking DCL characters in here, and I'm like, this is like kind of a legit AI hallucination here that we're witnessing. I don't know, the whole thing is fucking kind of a mind fuck. Anyway, let's see what you got.
So this first one, I messed up. All I did was put in the prompt. So what I did, let me just show everybody so they can give a little like. Okay, first, which is what I showed last time. Oh, okay, here we go. Right here. Okay, what I like to do is I took Rizzle's prompt, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of small on the screen. Wait, why is
no, I can see it. It actually is working great.
You know what's funny though?
We finally like got this process down like, pretty smoothly.
Except it's flipped backwards on Restream. I have to flip it to look proper in DCL, but in Restream it streams everything backwards, which is fine because I'm actually recording this too, so I can also upload the regular video on YouTube later. But okay, so what I like to do is, yeah, it's like, yeah. So I took your prompt and then I say, hey, help me make this a better prompt because I want to use it in a video. And it came up with this. So it says, a giant stone block suddenly comes alive, glowing red eyes, grinding stone, and a deep rumble shaking the world. The camera pans up. So the cool thing about it is using AI to help you with prompts is it really gives you like the whole, it works well with whatever a model you want. So specifically if you say I want a video out of this, you could do the same if you just want to enhance the image, but this one specifically, you give it the storyline. So it helps you make the story and it gives you style and all that stuff. So I took that prompt and I brought it in here. And for the first prompt that I did, I forgot to add the reference image. So this is what happened without the reference image. There's Rizzle. Oh, no more Rizzle. But you respawn. That's So Rizzle has some cool graph art at the end, but it came up with its own version of the characters, like you said, like hallucinating these characters. Okay, the next one, I did another mistake and I put a wrong image with it, but it still came out cool. Like it came out, some of them better than others. You'll see. Okay, I like the second one better, but I used the prompt that was meant for the stone for the Quetzalcoatl. So this is what happened. Let's see. So it made it into a stone creature and then crunch, and it took your hat off.
Holy shit.
It's pretty cool though. I tend to like using the ones with audio.
Fucking awesome.
Right? Wasn't that cool? This is my favorite one though. This one that's coming up, I think you're gonna really like. And I think I like playing with non-audio ones because some of them, the cheaper, I have certain credits each month, and certain ones, certain models give you, oh, it's just only 7 credits. Some are like 50, and you're like, yeah, I'd rather do like 10 at 7 and then like, but it's such a crapshoot, but it's more fun when there's audio. Okay, this one does not have audio, but I like what this one did. Here, look. So, did you see it or no? It didn't show up.
Yes. No, no, no. I saw it, dude. This is crazy.
Isn't it funny? I mean, I am seriously
Yeah.
so easily entertained in life that like I don't really care if it comes out what any at all what we
It's
thought.
fucking cool.
So, but like, doesn't each one of these give you different ideas of how you can like? The minute you do one of these, you're like, holy shit, we could do all these other things with it, and then it makes us want to run around in different parts of Decentraland. Oh, we need to gather some cool things within there, right? Okay, and then
Yeah,
there's
wild.
this is the one with the proper image. It just kicked your hat off, and you just it's I'm okay.
Wow.
And
Wait,
then
can I see it again?
yeah. So there, kicked your hat off, and you're like, I'm cool. And then I there we go. This one is sound. Oh, that one he didn't live through that, but it came out really cool. This one came out the most like what I thought you wanted. Like he comes up and he's like, he fully. So was that at all what you envisioned, or what were you thinking it would do?
Dude, I honestly didn't think it was gonna do anything that good. I thought it was gonna like I don't know. Like it's gotten so much better than I anticipated off of like a pretty like shitty prompt. Well, no, I guess you like refined it like a lot better, but I'm amazed at how refined it looks and how much it turns like the DCL content, like especially the dragon one, looked like it was an actual like animated cartoon series or something like that. It's pretty fucking cool.
I like the dragon one. So I added for the dragon one, I added my own twist to it too. So this I don't know which is the ones I forget which one I like. Okay, let's see what this one. Oh yeah, this one didn't it started doing it. This one is like the least favorite. Really didn't do anything. Okay, so let's go to the ones I like. This one here. Isn't that awesome?
Holy shit.
Right?
Yes.
That's like I know, I will. So what I did with this one is I started thinking from your basic prompt, make it look something scary, and I'm like, ooh, wouldn't it be cool if the tiger became flame tiger? And then I said cyberpunk's flame tiger, and so that's what I fed it. Like a really, my prompts are so shitty, and AI just saves my ass. Because look, I basically said, um, okay, that was great. Now show me, can you make it something scary like a cyberpunk fire lion and roar? So that's what I added to it. And so it came up with this awesome prompt. A massive lion statue begins to tremble under the neon glow, blah, blah, blah. And look at this beautiful prompt. The prompts, the cool thing about AI is it just helps you become a better like collaborator. It helps you like, oh, okay, this is how it thinks, this is what it creates. So then my prompts in general, but then when I'm lazy, I'm just said, make it better, and it makes it better. So
Dude, this is crazy.
So I really like that one right there. This one by far was one of my favorite. He was so cool. So him and like the candy stealer could be buddies. He could just be annoyed that all these damn trick or treaters are around and like awakening him, right? And then the candy stealer doesn't give a shit. He just wants candy. Okay, so now I don't know what this one is. This one did. Let's see. Ooh, that's cool.
That's fucking cool.
So each version, right, is like, and that's the thing. That's why it's so much fun having Higgsfield for me. Is like every everyone. Yeah, it is really funny. I think they come out really funny. Like the voice for the lion was hilarious. I would never picked it, but it kind of suits it, right? It's like, um, but yeah, like each model is so different. It's so much fun. I just like go in here. I give it like whatever you've given me, and then like play around and see however I bet you every single version I do would be completely different. That's what makes it fun. And then you start like, oh, that came out really cool. if you want to augment something, you can rerun it. Like I would go back into ChatGPT and be like, oh, this came out really cool, can you add more of this, and then see what happens, and like you go back and forth and stuff.
I'm really amazed at how well it can like sort of separate the character and weave
Yeah.
it into the scene appropriately and separate the two things. And I don't know, it's really impressive.
And
obviously, like not quite perfect. I noticed it keeps giving me like a baseball hat.
I know.
It probably looks like a flat brim from the front or whatever, which fine.
But seriously, from the back, that looks like you in real person, dude. Like, look at that. I was looking at him like, how do they know what Rizzo looks like from behind? Like, what the hell? I could see you in ETH Denver with that outfit. You need to get that outfit IRL. That would be really cool.
Need to get this outfit. Yeah, when DCL should hook me up.
Okay, so what I want to do for this next part, what I've been doing is here. Let me bring this over here so I can show everybody. So I've been taking, this is our like massive mad storyboard here that we've been building upon each week. So now what I'm doing is I'm taking your prompts, I'm actually taking the final prompts and kind of creating the storyboard that way. So we know like what we did, and then you can go in there and you can just grab these, and like, especially if you're like working with, like, let's say you have a team, like a bunch of like people who go to your event, you can have a bunch of people collaborate on here. They can just copy and paste this and start building their own iterations. It'd be really fun. So now what I want to do is just quickly, let's set up like 3 more. Let's do another one of your images that you gave me. And while we do that, we can go check out, I'll send you to go run and check out like a Halloween build, and you screen share. And then that way I can stay here and stream, and I'll be in the background working on like prompts and stuff. And then you can send me pictures and start either Discord or here. But the next one, while we're here running around, okay. So here's the flowers into scary creatures. Or this one, can you make this come alive with characters of the previous image? Okay. This one's cool. Which one do you want to do? Do you want to do the one with the flowers in Discord, like the plants?
Yeah.
That one?
Let's do the one with the flowers.
Okay. So let me,
it's really interested to see what it does with that.
Okay. So here is, now I'm screen sharing. Everyone can see. This is the image. And this is just Rizzle. You're just running around randomly in Decentraland at the end of it, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and then
this gave me like mad Alice in Wonderland vibes.
Totally. Ooh, we need like the Cheshire cat. He knows. He always needs to make a dress. Okay, now I'm going to take your prompt and basically like now do the same for this prompt. I've already trained it, basically not trained it, but just like it knows the conversation. It knows that I wanted to make it a better prompt for a video. And I'm going to put in what you said. Make this scary, and I'm going to give it the reference that you gave me, which is that image. Let me grab it real quick. And drag it in here. And then, and actually to make it even more fun, I'm going to make that prompt. And then I want Suno to make us some background music off of that Cyber Lion. See what Suno does, right?
Yes.
Suno, make a cool ambient cyberpunk track out of this. And I just fed it the lion prompt. And then I'm going to feed that into Suno. So Suno, if you guys haven't used, is Suno makes awesome music. Like you've used it extensively for the, my brain's like farting right now. For the Fabachi stuff. What works best for you there? Do you have any tips there?
So I'm like just like really trying to thread a needle here because I'm like just trying to create like stupid mimi Babachi songs where the word is really just like Babachi on repeat, and it hasn't been too difficult. Like Suno's getting really good too. Like I found that, and I have created more sophisticated songs. It's pretty good. Like it works like a lot of these other ones. It'll help you with the lyrics if you like want to create a song that's about something in particular, but you're not really sure how to put lyrics together. Like it'll help you out. And if you give it some like general direction, and it's like pretty good. If you're like, I want it in the style of like a 90s hip hop song, or like, late 80s punk rock, or like, techno, or I don't know. I've been doing a lot of reggaeton Babachi songs, and trying to get a lot of bass in there, and my prompts sound like the way I'm talking right now. They're not that great, but it's turning out some good shit. And despite my despite me really not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, like you're taking what I'm saying and refining it and giving it like a lot better than the super vague direction that I give it. But like even with like some pretty vague direction, AI is good enough at, I don't know, knowing what I want, or knowing how to make good enough shit out of what I want. I have noticed though that like I don't know, AI is getting good in like a weird direction, because I was actually generating, this is a separate conversation, but I was like generating a bunch of images for a different project, and I kept on asking it to do different things with them. And every time I asked it to do something, it was like just telling me how great of an idea it was and everything.
Totally.
And I'm like, dude, I was like, why?
It tries to be
like pandering to me right now. I don't know. It's like the experience is like getting kind of weird.
Yeah, it does that a lot. I forget the name. They call it confirmation bias. I don't know. I don't think that's the right term. Whatever the term they use, they basically are saying it just is trying to agree with you, and like it's like a thing that you can tell it not to do that. So you tell it like, "Hey, dude, stop like pandering to me and making me sound like I'm brilliant, which I'm not. Like I know I'm not. Like please just be brutally honest, and you can tell it like stop, because it does that to me too. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. I'm like, I don't really think it's good, but sometimes I do like it. I'm like, oh, you're kind, thank you. And other times you're like, it's full of shit. It means nothing. It's AI. It's just telling me what I want to hear. I guess that is confirmation bias. I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Yeah,
okay.
It's something along those lines. For sure.
Okay, I'm gonna now we're gonna grab that prompt, and then okay, so what you can do is, I don't know if I've sent you that. Did I send you the link to the all the builds for Fright Night? Yeah, you can just pick something from the blog. So actually, I'll show what you're gonna go do. So if you guys missed the Fright Night, so a lot of the builds that happen in DCL, they happen for the event and then they're up for a while longer. And before things get taken down, it's always fun to go explore again, because look at all these amazing builds that we haven't even checked out. I started checking one out and I was like, oh my God, this is great. There's so much cool stuff. I went to the house on the hill. It's like some cool shots in there, but like the skateboard cemetery sounds awesome. The parkour.
Yeah, skateboard cemetery is the one that jumped out.
Okay, perfect.
I'm wondering if
it's a world, so it's voxboards.dcl.e. So you can just type that in the chat.
I'm going to Rostan.
Oh, where's that? Yeah, he's awesome.
Master House on the Hill. I'm going to go to that one.
Oh, that's the one I went to. That's funny. I didn't even know it was his build. Yeah, he is a total master. We have to have him on. We have to invite him because he's a badass. Yes. That would be a great person. Okay, so while you're doing that, and then actually let me go and like make it so you're the one being seen on the screen, because right now it's showing me. Hold on. Let me. There we go. Okay, now it's on your side, and
I'm not going to follow instructions and turn sound on.
Yeah, and if you see any parts, especially once you get in the build, there's cool things there. Screen capture it. Ooh, look at that alien UFO in the background. What the hell? I didn't even see that last time. That's cool. That would definitely be part of the horror movie. Cool. So while you're doing that, and it's still streaming in World, which is awesome. Other people can join too. What was the coordinates for that? I'll type it in here.
Hang on. Let's see.
Oh, I can find it. Yeah, negative. Hold on a second.
Negative 111, 141.
Okay, I'll put that here in the chat. If any of you guys want to join Rizzle, you can go to that. I just put it there. You can join them as you run around, because everyone, basically you guys who are here today with us, are going to be part of the movie, and we are going to be doing wearable giveaways. So you guys are definitely going to be on that list. Let me friend you both so I know. Oh, I'm already friends with you, and we friend you, Nith. I just
won't open into Rostan's place though.
You have to find a key.
Oh, goddamn.
There's a key outside. I found one key at one point. You just have to run around the perimeter, and I found one key. But then that's how far as I got, because there's all these other doors and they're locked. I couldn't find anything else. Oh, there it is. There's one key.
Okay, here we go. Wait, oh, cool.
Cool. I'm gonna get
This is kind of cool. But also, knowing Rostan, this is probably like all complicated.
Yeah. You might end up doing what I did. I'm like, oh, I opened one door and now I'm stuck. So then at that point, you can take some pictures. We can add to the Figma board, and you can tell me what you think would be cool. And then, so you're able to get in. And the rest of the doors,
cool.
I couldn't open the rest of the door because I didn't. Oh wait, what was that by the door? Oh, that was your bread.
This is creepy.
Isn't that cool though? A picture of that, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a exactly. I don't want that open close in there though.
And remember, you can always turn on the camera and then get a shot if you want like a different cool angle.
Yeah, I was having trouble. Wait, hang on.
If you hit C and then you can zoom in and out.
There we go. Because I'm like, I'd be interested to see what AI does with this. Like,
yeah, that's a nice spooky.
Total.
Right? Ooh, the doors could be opening and closing by themselves, like, or something trying to get out of the doors.
God damn it.
Yeah, I couldn't get into any of the other places. Well, maybe. Ooh, I didn't see that door. Maybe you can get. You can't get in that door either. How did you do that? You're walking on the door.
I don't know. Like really weird happened.
Oh, there's somebody behind you. Ooh, there's somebody behind the stairs. Go behind the stairs. Maybe there's a secret thing. Go around the stairs. The other way. Ooh, what is that? There is a passage. What is that? Do you go anywhere or no? No.
Really?
No? Okay. I thought maybe there was like a secret door.
All right, I'm going to keep going just for the sake of it. This is like extra creepy though. Good job.
Yeah, I like all the textures and colors, and the lighting in here is really spooky.
Yeah.
Ooh, that window's cool. Ooh, the chandelier. That's a cool shot. That spooky chandelier could become snakes or something.
All right, I'm going to abandon this parcel then and go somewhere else because trapped in Rostan's maze at the moment.
We could be like, we can invite Rastan as like, help us. We couldn't get very far, man, dude. Talk to us. Okay. While you're doing that,
okay, let's see.
I'm starting the prompts.
I'm going to go to Skateboard Cemetery.
Oh yeah, I'm wanting to see that. That makes it cool because I can stream, I can work in the background, setting up your crazy prompts, seeing which one. I'm going to pick one with audio because I think it's just so much more fun when there's audio. Okay, I'm going to do one expensive one and a cheap one. Let's see, a cheap with sound. Okay, found a cheap one with sound.
Mm. All right, let's see what do I want. Where? Yo, cool. This ghost. Definitely.
Oh, he's awesome.
Haunt the place or something.
He looks like a Bugatti thing, right?
Right.
I know I missed the whip last week. I had to do stuff with something for my kid. And what was the alpha? There was all this alpha, wasn't there? I missed last week's.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's cool. So Meme has like branched off, so they got their own new server now to go with their new projects, and own the domain meme.com and are now at meme on Twitter. And so now Marvel Cards is a separate Discord than the meme Discord, and you can log in there if you've like held meme coins, and even if you haven't, to like get points and like all this shit and everything. And this is Johan and them and everything. So awesome. There's also the first whip in the new whip Discord. So we're on our own server now. and it was really really well attended. So it was like nice to see like a whole bunch of people turn out for the first one. You know, as we migrated the servers and everything. And then Paradox is doing some awesome, like in real life, 3D printable shit that in the very similar style of the whip parcel. And it's like, his first project is like essentially like a composable 3D printed whip build with like all the different build parts that you can like snap into place and everything. And I'm not really doing it justice. You can see the recap on YouTube and everything.
Okay.
But that's like a unfinished project, but he's trying to like ship these out like in real life for the holidays and everything. And it's pretty fucking cool. And then this week is going to be cool too. The Paradox has actually been working with Avagachi to import the entire whip parcel into the Gotchi verse, and then we're going to run around and collect whip coin in the Gotchi verse, in the whip parcel, in the Gotchi verse in real time or some shit like that.
So the Gotchi verse, like, what is the Gotchi verse for people who don't know?
So they have their own metaverse platform that's like tied into their trivializing it, because Avagachi has like so many moving parts. They've got like their own metaverse component and avatar, but you can also like pet this avatar, and it's again, I'm not going to do it quite justice, but the way that the token is built allows you to store other things within the token. I forget the exact like name of the token type that it's built upon and everything. And so if you have one of their characters in Avagachi, you can actually like do all this shit and equip it with all this shit, and it like it helps you farm their coin and everything. They recently migrated to base and are really like one of the OG projects in the space that have been around and have continued to iterate on it for at least, I want to say 5 years now or something like that. So, and they were one of the first projects to bridge to a L2 on Polygon, like way back in the day. And so I'm actually really interested to see what they've got going on. We haven't had them on the whip in probably almost a year now, but make it a point to have them on. We've been friends with their community for a long time, and vice versa. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what they're up to, and clearly a lot has changed, because last time we were hanging out with them, they definitely couldn't just like import our entire parcel into their world and let us collect our own coin in there and everything. So they've been up to some cool shit.
Oh, awesome. Very cool. Yeah, I just remember meeting them at Deeth Denver, and they're like the nicest bunch of like dudes, man.
That's right.
They're so like super like just genuine. Like they love what they're doing. They're not like the thing about like some of these ETH Denver events, they're like 99% is just a bunch of shill fest, and you're just like, stop shilling me. Yeah. But they weren't like that. They were like, come play our cool games, and they're like, genuinely like fun, cool people doing interesting shit. Not like, hey, we're another place trying to get funding for doing nothing. We're like, what do you actually do other than have a booth? Like, I don't know. Right. That's how ETH Denver. I mean, there's a lot of really cool stuff at ETH Denver. Like, I think Camp Biddle, if you haven't done that, I think this year I might just do like the developer side. That's excellent. They have so much cool, and the side events are awesome. But a lot of like the displays, right, tend to be like, what the hell is this? Like.
No, that's cool. Yeah, they're really cool. Like you said, they've been around for a long time. They've been around since like the OG Avagachi community specifically has been around like long before like the first hype cycle came around and everything. And so there's a lot of overlap between them and the Whip community, because you got a lot of builders and creators and just like Web3 enthusiasts who were here, like just sort of nerding out on the tech before a lot of other people really gave a shit about what we were doing. And Avagachi has always sort of had that vibe where they've been like ahead of the curve for like basically the entire time they've been around, and to their own detriment in a lot of ways, because you have to like really appreciate the nuances of Web3 in order to really appreciate everything that they're doing. And the community at large I don't think is like that sophisticated. But they're still kicking, and and yes, I feel more akin to them than I do a lot of the other communities out there because I appreciate what they're doing. They're like really trying to push the boundaries of what we can do with the tech and everything. And especially now that we're in sort of one of these cycles, it feels like anytime there's a lot, the attention goes up on the space, the amount of people actually care about doing cool shit goes down because everyone's just like trying to make money and everything. And I don't know, Aavegotchi's out there.
Yeah, no, I agree totally. Want to check out one more build, and then I don't know if you got images. The flower ones came out really spooky. If you want me to show you, they're like spooky.
Wait to see.
Here, I'll wait to see if wait, were you able to send images on Discord or not?
Yeah, send a couple more. Shoot, if you don't mind, put another one or two more through. I'll go to another place. I want to go to the Impossible Forest here.
Oh yes, that sounds good. Spooky and good.
And,
okay.
I'll get a few more images and then we'll check out what you got.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll do the forest, right? The one that you said, could you make this scene come alive with ghosts? Okay, I'll do that one next. And then that way all the ones you collect from today, we can have for next week. And then I need to start like making it a super B movie, like string these along.
Yeah, can you do that in the same program, or what?
Well, there's like in some of them you can, but I tend to just use like Premiere or DaVinci Resolve because it's so much easier. I could just grab it and then do fun things with it, or I could just feed it back in, or I can. Oh, this is cool. Where are you right now?
Look at this. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes.
This is gonna be cool.
This is perfect for a transition, like from that campfire scene and everyone sharing their scary stories. So we're embracing the inconsistency of AI to be like, it doesn't have to be consistent. The only consistent part is probably the campfire. I think that part we can play with, like trying to make that part when it zooms back into the characters, right?
Right. Something like that.
You're like, nah, it doesn't really have to do that.
like, yeah, no, I mean, give it a rough idea. I know I like that as a through line.
Here, let me
What is this thing? Oh shit, this is cool.
Oh, that is really cool. Oh, you're climbing the...
I'm just like jumping a swamp.
Oh, let me see if it did the song. See, that's the fun thing about generating things. It's like opening up a present because you never know what crazy random shit's gonna happen. Let's see what the Cyberpunk Lion song is. Okay, let me see. Ooh. Okay, I'm playing it right now. It's kind of cool. I like the graphic it did with it too. Ooh, I like this is a cool image. Nice. Very cyberpunky. Can you hear it or no?
No, I can't.
Okay, well maybe through the parcel.
I would like you to see. This is like another. I would just see it make. Like I'm sort of in an art gallery right now. I'm wondering how it would make other people's art alive.
Oh yeah, totally, easily. Yeah, it's very good at that. It's like bring this to life. Done.
Right.
Animate. I've actually taken images where it's 5. It's actually really good at that. What I do then is you take that screen, bring it into ChatGPT, and tell it, hey, I want each of these images animated. Help me do the prompt. And I've done it where it's like 6 different characters in 6 different boxes, and it animates all 6 of them. Yeah, yeah. Actually, it's a really cool little cyberpunk song. Awakening of the Cyber Lion, it's called. That's what the title. I'm like, cool. It sounds like one of the, channels I stream when I'm just working. Ooh, I like the weird boxes. Ooh, in these boxes there could be like weird spooky things. For Darme, where are you from? Argentina o de dónde eres? Fred. I'll text him. Let me see if I can text. Be like, hey, where are you from? Where are you from? Let's see if I can. I think you told me last time, but I forgot. I'm terrible. Nice cyber lion. I'm really impressed with that cyber lion where he gets annoyed and he got woken up. He's definitely a character that's gonna continue and battle it out with Candy Stealer. We still need to have like the good guy. I guess the good guy could be Rizzle. Rizzle, we can make you into a giant transformer robot or something. And you could battle it out. And you don't hurt them. You just like take the candy and make the lion a statue again or something. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Ooh, he could be like it reminds me of yeah, definitely get a screenshot of that oil thing. That could be something cool. Like it reminds me of
Yeah, no, I
Ghostbusters
got
2
that.
or Ghost, when they like they tap
Yes.
into like the weird it's tapping into like the oh wait. You had my Welcome to the Metaverse song. I'm not going there right now.
Ooh, this is weird.
Ooh, another lion. What's up with the lion themes today?
This is creepy.
I think what we could do is they've done this before in Decentraland is we could do some kind of scavenger hunt and in the scavenger hunt they get the seed phrase and get like a prize, you know?
Oh yeah.
That's what Kevin on Earth I think did that a couple times. And all the people who have been showing up get like four of the worst keywords ahead of time. Like, oh, France.
Right.
Oh, he's from France. Or she. He or she. He is from France. It's awesome. I'm actually, yeah, I'm like my great 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 grandmother is French, Betancourt from France. All the great great great. It's like German, Spanish, French.
Whoa. This is cool.
I mean, the cool thing, imagine if you had a group of like 10 kids and then you gave them the assignment, one day is capture, you know, give them like some general ideas of what kind of things they want for their set. Like they come up with a story, they come up with ideas for what the story set would be like. Then they have to run around Decentraland and find it. And then they make movies out of it. That would be fun.
Yes.
Ooh, I like this. It's like a Zen garden. Maybe this is where we can bring the Cyber Lion for a new peaceful home. He was just annoyed because he didn't like his home before. This looks like a good home for the Cyber Lion because he has a dinosaur friend. Say, are you?
Seeing what's over here. Temple here.
I asked for Dharma, hey, send me some pics of builds you think would be cool in our movie. The whole idea is we have everyone send us images. We're just trying to model what we hope you guys do. Right? We're just giving you. Ooh, that looks. Oh, I like that overview. I need some overview shots.
Yeah.
Like the
All right,
landscape. Okay, that would be cool. We need some more like where you just can do the camera and zoom out. So C doesn't work for you?
Wait, hang on. Let me try.
There you go. Now you can zoom way out and fly anywhere.
How do I get rid of the bars?
Well, it just if you hit I think it's H. Let me see. Hold on a second. I always forget. See, uh, it's one of these letters. I should know this. Camera controls. Where are? See, it has the camera. It'll take a picture without the bars. I've been told how to get rid of them like 1,000 times, but yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too. I thought it was H. Oh my god! I just figured out if you hit Q, it rotates the camera upside down.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know it could do that. It's kind of
Oh,
that is cool, right? That is just makes me very kind of nauseous. I don't really want that. I don't like it. Okay.
Right, hang on, I'm just gonna line up a better shot. In Django.
So the camera controls is at the bottom right, and I can't access it. How the hell are you supposed to access the camera controls?
Okay, I got it. I still got the.
Oh, you figured it out?
No, I just sort of did a janky workaround. Y'all want to see what you were able to prompt?
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I know. Oh my god.
Can I go back to
yeah.
your spot?
Okay, let's go back to the spot. Let me switch the cameras. See, time goes by fast when you're building weird things. You're like,
You're right.
Window capture. Oh, why isn't it showing? Come on. There it is, Hicksfield. Okay. Hold on a second. I don't know why it keeps logging me out. That's weird. Come on. You can do better than that, Hicksfield. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Oh, it's actually on a wrong screen. Okay, hold on a second. Hmm. There we go. Okay. Now, do you see it?
Yep.
Okay. Look, one of them has thought it was too sensitive, restricted. I'm like, okay, whatever, WAN. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what this one came up with. Okay, there you go.
Whoa.
That's creepy. Yeah, let's watch it one more time. You can see.
Yeah.
That came out cool though. That's definitely look how like you become almost like one of the plants. That was disturbing.
Yeah. It's very disturbing.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me go back. This is oh yeah, that one, this one. They all were weird. What's going on here? Right? I like the last scene. I like how they made you. Look at yours. So there you go with your bread guy.
The toast looks disturbed.
Yeah, he
I
does.
like that.
Okay, and the last one. So yeah, that one was pretty creepy too. Oh, they're pretty cool. Okay, hold on one second. Let me tell. Hey, I'm in a meeting. Sorry. Okay, I think my favorite. I don't know. I love the ending of this one,
Yeah.
but definitely came out spookier than I thought. I thought maybe it would do like leprechauns because it's like 3-leaf clover, you know.
Right.
But that would be cool to have like a spooky leprechaun. Oh, sound? Does it even have sound? No.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, past the problem. Paz de
Mm.
problema. Oh, let's see. Yeah, so any images you have, send them my way, and then we can include you in our movie, and then that includes in the special. I think we need to do. I think we need to do two wearables. One for people who show up, like for Dharma, you were like the top of the leaderboard. Nith, you are also on the leaderboard, and Leilani, where's Leilani? Is Leilani here still? Yeah, there's Leilani. And then the two of us, of course, get one because we're here. But cool. Well, I can't wait to see what all the images you gave me, and then I guess for next week. Yeah, and then we're gonna get the wearables. We're keeping track of everyone who shows up to give you guys stuff. When we add you as a friend, make sure you friend us back so then we can start being able to give stuff away, and that'll probably be here in the next 2 or 3 weeks because we get the funds next week, and then we'll start doing cool things. But we should definitely invite Rustan. Do you want to reach out to him and see if he has time? We can even do a pre-recorded thing and just share that, because it's hard to line up times.
Yeah, let me hit up Rustan and see if we can get him on.
Awesome. That would be a fun one. But yeah, I guess we have a couple more minutes. Let me see what else can we share real quick. I've been having, I don't know, Creator Hub issues. I don't know if anybody else has had it. You've played around a little bit with the Creator Hub, Rizzle, or not yet?
No, help me out. Which one is Creator Hub?
That's where you build, like, what the little parcel world, and you put your worlds together.
GCL.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I messed around with Creator Hub. Dude, I was actually just trying to make sure. Here, let me share my screen, actually. Okay. And I would like to know if you have a strategy for this.
Okay.
The last couple minutes here. So, hang on one sec.
Now let me see if I can.
Because I would like to make some stuff that, some ridiculous things that are compatible with Creator Hub, and I need. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm trying to add you to the screen
so I can start streaming a different window here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I'm in Meshy.
Here, hold on a second. Let me. Let me add. Your stream isn't working right now.
Oh no.
Oh no, it is. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can actually. Okay. Give me 1 second. It's giving me issues. It's so weird. The screen capture sometimes. Okay. It does things, but then it doesn't do it properly. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just do a new window capture. And then grab you. Okay, now it's working. Hold on, let me expand it. Okay, good. We're good to go.
Okay, so I'm just making dumb shit, right? And I was like, first I was like, well, this is my pumpkin that I made that broke the metaverse a couple weeks ago. And then I was like, I wonder what else I can make out of the whip logo. I was like, it'd be cool to make a whip sword, right? That you could like pick up in world or like.
Hell yeah!
With. And so the 2D images came out pretty dope. Like they.
Those are cool.
Let's see. Right? Hang on, I can zoom in a little bit. Yeah, they look nice, and you can see they actually like have the sword with the word whip on it. And I was like, all right, dope. Now make a 3D image. And here's where it struggled, and I made a billion different versions of it. And I tried to texture it just like this, and it can't quite get the words correct on like any of them. And so I tried it like a billion different ways. I was like, all right, try and reskin the sword. And so you can see on the left here, it's like, this is the visual prompt it's using to skin like essentially something that looks like this. When you first render it from a 2D image, it comes out like this, but you can see here too, it didn't quite get the words proper. And then same thing. I was like, all right, let me try this one. And it like almost got it.
That's
with this
so
one.
Cool.
And it doesn't really give you like, you can give it a text input, you can give it an image input, but it doesn't seem to combine the two, or if it does, I wasn't doing it right, because when I gave it a text input and an image input, it was only reading the one, and it just gave me like a basic, some basic sort or whatever. But they're all coming out cool, and I'm getting close, but I'm like,
ooh, that one's really cool. I like that. Well, I mean, personally, what I would do is I would take it into Blender and just like do the wording in Blender. And like, just to make it easier, we could do like have it raised and make it look really cool. But like, yeah, I mean, I would definitely want to play in there, see how we can fine tune it, because it would be nice to just, And the thing is, it's like super high poly, 10,000 tri count. It would be nice to do like, a sword like that. Like, here, wait, hold on a second. Yeah, I would like.
Well, I whittled most of them down to like 10K. This one came out pretty cool, like a rainbow sword. And then I tried to make pyramids. I was like, all right, how about like a giant, like
That's
mythical
very
pyramid or
cool.
something like that? This one came out kind of cool. It
I
sort of
do
looks like a
like
Hershey
that.
Kiss or something
It
like that.
that would be so cool, like a Hershey Kiss pyramid world.
Right, but let's see. This one came out. See, it doesn't. This one came out really cool, right? And it
Oh,
actually
I
got the
love that.
logo kind of right, like pretty much right on the one side, but it's not like it's not quite getting the words right. And I noticed, like, I feel like about a year ago, the 2D image stuff like couldn't quite get words right. And now it's like getting really good. So I feel like we're probably just not quite there yet with the tech. Ooh, look, this
That
one's
looks
like,
cool. I like how it kind of hacked. I like how it's not perfect. I like the
right?
imperfections in there. Yeah, that's sort of definitely playing with it, and then, using, like even with like, the video stuff, still using Premiere for all the cool fine tune, and then I just use Blender to fine tune it and like, play with the materials and the textures and the wording and stuff. But I think, like you're saying, like in the next couple months, I bet you it's not even going to be an issue. It's going to make it perfect. And I think the whole high poly, low poly, it's going to make it even better. Low poly, I think within a year, it's going to be like, I still love Blender because then I can do exactly what I want and then just mix and match and bring in things from here and hack it and then like do the putting it all together in Blender and
You
just.
really still need like you really still need those skills at this point to mess with the 3D images and stuff, or to like really get what you want. You can like it's sort of like what I was saying in the beginning. You can like get some cool shit if you're not like too particular about what you want, but if you like really want to get something specific, yeah, you got to have a couple other skills up your sleeve, which is why it'll be cool to have Rostan and Agi on.
Yeah.
As well, they got those skills.
Yeah, we can have Augie on. Maybe you can have him on for like make a quick wearable or make a quick something in an hour. We could be like, this is your challenge.
Run.
Speed. No, totally. Speed run wearable. We want this idea. Yeah. Go.
That's it. Whatever you got at the end of 59 minutes, we're wearing.
We're going to do.
Next thing.
Cool. Well, this has been awesome. Thanks for sharing all that and keep going with it. I want a sword, or just send me the model source. Maybe we can you can play around with that. See what we can do. And then, yeah, excited. Everyone join the RIP this Thursday. And you said it's Avagachi. That should be a really fun event. I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. And send me if you could send me a couple of these clips, if you could download them real quick.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. I will. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for joining us today. To join our madness. Maybe one day people will be like, "Oh, you were there when they were making the original movie." Yep, Fred Darme and our other friend. How do you say Ninth? I'm not calling you Ninth. Ninth. I think of synth. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. Funny stream people with AI can make funny. Yeah. Well, we try. I don't know. Sometimes we're not trying to be funny, but we end up being ridiculous. But I think we're always trying to be funny, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. Well, until next time, let me, now I'm gonna, let me see, end the stream and join us next week for more madness and we'll see what we end up, what other crazy things we end up doing. Now this is the time of the day when I don't even know where anything is. Okay, I'm gonna stop everything. Stop recording, stop streaming, stop virtual camera, stop, and stream.